Billie Eilish blew up at 14 with her SoundCloud hit Ocean Eyes. Taylor Swift was also 14 when she got signed to her first label. Shawn Mendes charted in the top 25 at 15, which added him to the long list of artists and producers who blew up early and fast. But is this even possible for the average musician? Is it actually realistic to go full-time in music? Well, there's a deadly issue killing our favorite artists and hurting anyone trying to succeed. No music creator is safe, and it's what stops 99% of people from fully achieving their goals. I'll define what solution anyone can use to truly make their ideas a reality. Every time you go on social media, all you see is ultra successful people making millions and getting married, making anyone with a goal depressed and the feeling that they have to figure it out now. Anything less than winning makes you a loser or beta. As many find out the hard way, stories of fast success are rare, and being online distorts reality. To make up for this clear gap between who we should be and who we are, we work 24/7 to the point of burnout and stress that makes it impossible to not quit. Getting a part-time job and then isolating yourself completely to only work on your craft is an often recommended route. The only thing a creator sees when they go outside is either an idealized version of success or doubters that say they are delusional. The only way to keep going is to block out the noise and distract yourself by working even harder. But all of this doesn't mean the goal is impossible or entirely based on luck and networking. In fact, saying it only depends on those two things is cope. So what is the solution? We are likely ignoring three things: unfair advantages, mental traps, and resistance. Most people will agree that life is not fair. Billie Eilish was homeschooled and spent her entire early life singing and making music. She had a brother to help produce her music and a mother to teach her songwriting. She was able to use those unfair advantages to succeed. Hearing this story, most people would say, of course she succeeded, and I don't have that kind of luck. But the truth is, we all have unfair advantages, and we all can be successful. So how can we win? To define this better, an unfair advantage is a competitive advantage. In business school, we're taught we need a USP and to stand out from other companies and creators. I'm going to take this quote from the book Unfair Advantages because I couldn't have said it better myself. So what unfair advantages do you have? To figure this out, use the Miles framework. M is for money, so the capital you're able to raise and invest. I is for intelligent insight, so this can also be creativity. L is for location, luck, and looks, so that's like the right place at the right time. E is for education and expertise, and S is for status. Status is connections, how you're perceived, as well as your confidence and how you see yourself. It's impossible for you to say you have no unfair advantages, but keep in mind these can both help and hurt you. Here's a few examples. If you grew up with a lot of money, you have a lot of opportunity and a safety net to fall back on. But the downside is you're more likely to value money less and will struggle in allocating it correctly and not wasting it. If you have no money, everything is harder, but you're going to have a lot more drive and purpose in what you do. Survival is our core need, so you're going to do whatever it takes to succeed, because quite frankly, our life depends on it. For intelligence, maybe you're natural at playing instruments and generating ideas, or maybe you're book smart and can read analytics and learn quickly. For luck, you might be willing to keep going until it works. Luck is straight up probability. If someone posted 1,000 increasingly good videos, it isn't a stretch to say that they probably succeeded. And for status, maybe you have a lot of friends and can easily get gigs and collaborations. Or maybe instead you're an introvert and are fine working 16 hours a day alone. As you can see, every positive has a negative and every negative has a positive. If you figure out how to use them to your advantage, it can change your life forever. The first mental trap is not realizing what a person did to achieve that success. Jay-Z didn't release his first album or see success until 26. Stan Lee, the guy behind Marvel Comics, was almost 39 when his first comic book took off. Alex Hormozi is one of the most respected business owners right now, but he spent time sleeping on his gym's floor and almost lost everything multiple times. The actual truth is most successful people have a similar story. When people realize that, they understandably give up. You have to ask if it's really worth it, and for most people it's not. I posted over 300 videos on this channel, most of which are unlisted, and I still only have 650 subscribers, 200 of which came in the last few months. No, it's not because we aren't good enough or that we don't have the right luck or connections. There's a baseline level of skill and effort needed to win, and you have to hit that baseline in 10 to 20 skills. The other mental trap is the illusion of making it. The idea that one day you'll blow up and the rest of your life will be easy, or you'll meet your soulmate and walk off into the sunset. The reality is, every time you level up, there's more problems and you have to work even harder. Here comes the taxes and rent and groceries. There is no happy ending, just life. The biggest hurdle is resistance. Resistance is any negative force stopping you from moving forward. This could be procrastination, perfectionism, even overworking is a form of resistance. Adding more responsibilities or goals and isolating so you can win in every form becomes a distraction from what actually matters. Here's everything I do: clothing brand / label, production services, being an artist, content on 3 platforms, digital products, and more. In reality, what really matters is production and creating the best videos I possibly can. It takes a lot of time and exploration to figure out what that is for you, but this is called shiny object syndrome. Every new opportunity looks better than the one you're in. Instead, let's try to figure out how to focus. The biggest form of resistance is identifying as your art and success. It's easy to say don't take it personal, but it is personal. When an artist quits or your business and views inevitably have a slower day, it's so intertwined with your identity that it's impossible not to see it that way. My solution for this is to redefine winning. Redefine it to be something you can control. Winning to me is taking the action that's needed, posting and getting songs done consistently while improving every aspect I possibly can. Your value isn't in what you can do or the music you created, it's in who you are. Never forget why you started. It wasn't for success or clout, it was for creative expression. Once you've solved this, you still have to create a plan and do the work. So here's how I went full-time in music tech and my plan for the next 6 months. Keep making music, and I'll see you there.